And just to comment, it's really important to everybody. This became unbelievably evident with Windows 7, and it's even more so with Windows 10, but you have to keep on top of your Windows updates. We recommend you run them every week, but some of you are rather stubborn, so at least run them once a month, and don't run them right before an appointment where Christy or Jaden are about to start remote into your computer, because sometimes the restarts take a while, and so just keep that in mind. Try to schedule a time after your last client of the day. Maybe you just put it on your calendar every Friday, or maybe you want to do it on Mondays, or maybe on Wednesdays, since I'm bringing it up today on on uh, the Hangouts. So, but keeping up on your updates is super important. Ron, anything you want to throw in there?
Yeah, I had a conversation with somebody just yesterday who said, well, so-and-so told me I don't have to go online. And, there are still people out there with that belief. But I said, let me ask you a question about that person who told you that. What operating system are they on? Windows 7. Okay. So, yes, if you had Windows 7, you don't want to go online. So don't always listen to the people out there who are not as experienced in computers and in technical issues, because there are definitely reasons why we encourage you to do this. Every week we talk about it. It is so important now, especially if you're on Windows 10 or Windows 11, that you are getting those updates every week. It is vital. We can't sit here and tell you all the reasons why, but just trust us. It is vital for these operating systems to keep updating. And why does Fernando go through what he just did with the Java and the Firefox and all these different things that are updated? You want to say that, Fernando, or do you want to bring Jaden in, really?
No.
The point about it is when you keep your software up to date, problems magically disappear, right? So that's something I liked how Jaden said that today in our staff meeting. Problems magically disappear as you update your software. So don't be afraid to do the updates because so-and-so had a problem when they updated something. Your problems are going to be a lot fewer if you keep your stuff up to date. And
unfortunately, some of you will hear from people that'll say, "Don't," when they do their Windows updates, it causes problems. It's probably because they do their updates once a year, and that will cause problems. So yeah,
that's what I was just going to say. So yeah, it's important you do it regularly. If you miss a week, just make sure you don't go past a month. I don't even like missing 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I said, I mean, I can't even tell you the last time we saw every program we always talk about needing an update. That was nuts. Exciting.
Yeah, and Fernando, since more and more people are listening to us on this very subject, we're actually having a lot less technical support with Windows, right?
Yeah.
A lot less technical support. So if that tells you anything,
You know what? That's actually really funny. When I think about when I first started here with doing this back in 07, where all the training events, they told people never go online, and all the tech support problems we had for the next 5 or 6 years until we got people to stop listening to the idiocy about that they were hearing, and to keep their computers up to date. Oh my gosh, it's the phones issues have significantly, like by 98%, have dropped down. It's really wonderful.